Hello, this is Crazy Bear, and thank you for joining me. I'm playing through A Touch of Evil by Flying Frog Productions, and we are on turn 9. So if you haven't watched the other episodes, I put this in a playlist, so feel free to look at the playlist and start at the beginning. Otherwise, here we are at turn 9, and we're starting out with our Hinrich. So he's our first hero this turn, so let's see where he's going. Woo, he gets a 6. So thing is that I want to get up to the windmill. Actually, Hinrich, let's go ahead and take him up to the town hall, and so that he can fight this ghost, because we don't want to leave it on the board, because if we leave it on the board, it will move when it gets to the mystery phase, and it could go anywhere, and it could end up fighting someone that we don't really want it to fight. So let's go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has an added benefit, is there's a militia here, which gives him a +1 combat, which unfortunately isn't as helpful. So the first thing he has to do is fight this enemy, and the reason it's not helpful is because heroes must use their spirit instead of combat against the ghost soldier. So the ghost soldier has 3 fight dice, and here, I'll show you here in case you guys have forgotten, but it has 3 fight dice, 3 wounds, but it's worth 5 investigation. So let's go ahead and fight him. Hinrich only has 4 spirit, but that's still more than the ghost soldier is rolling. So let's see if we can't knock him out pretty quick here. Okay, so only 1 wound. That's unfortunate. So we're going to put that there. And now the ghost soldier is going to make his attack roll. Whew. No wounds, yes. Thankful for rolling low. Alright, so now it's Hinrich. Only 1 wound again. Hey, but at least he is still wounding the ghost soldier. I'm trying not to complain here. So now the ghost soldier is going to roll his 3. Oh, 2 wounds. Okay. So we're going to put those right here. And now it's Hinrich. Back up again. Hinrich. Come on. Yes. There's the last wound. Now, these do roll at the same time, so the ghost soldier still gets 1 more roll. Gets 1 more wound. Darn it. Okay, so Hinrich takes out the ghost soldier. Okay. But Hinrich does gain 1 additional wound. Now, fortunately, he's got a lot. He's got these 3, then he's got 2 from Old Faithful Franklin, the old hound that he's got with him. And he has 1 from the militia, but if I use that 1 for the militia will die. And we might need it later. So I'm going to leave it alone. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to move... Anne-Marie has the Book of Medicine, and I'm going to try to move her over to him on her turn to try to heal those wounds. But right now, he's got to do the town hall, which says draw 2 events, choose 1 to keep, and roll a d6. On a roll of 1 or 2, draw a mystery card. Okay. So I don't know how this plays out, because he also has, when drawing an event, draw 2 and choose to keep 1. Would he draw 4 here? Would he just draw 2 because it's the same ability? I'm gonna say that it's the same ability, so he's still just gonna draw 2. And 1 says, play this card on any hero. That hero may now carry 1 additional card from the old wounds or abandoned keep. Okay, that's a good one. He's already got that, actually. Event, play this card when any hero, including yourself, takes 1 or more wounds in a fight. Prevent all of those wounds and instead discard an item. We're going to keep that one. because we know we're going to be going up against the Spectral Horseman pretty soon, hopefully. Now we've got to do the other part of the Town Hall, which says roll a d6 and on a 1 or 2 draw a mystery card. We really don't want a mystery card, so let's roll high. Darn it, I got a 2. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but it is what it is. Oh. Growing Power. Play this card on the villain. He gets a +1 combat. Oh, that's awful. Okay. So, the villain, I'm playing this now on the villain. So he gets a +1 combat when we're fighting him. Oh, man. Is there anything I can do to prevent that? Is there anything I can do to... I do not want him to have 1 additional... Oh. Beautiful. Right here. Daybreak. Play to discard any event or mystery card that remains in play. Guess what? This is a mystery card that has the remains in play. So I'm going to use this card to discard this one. So now, bye-bye, we don't have to worry about that 1 extra combat. Perfect. Okay, next is Victor's turn. Now Victor has got the layer card to trigger the showdown, and he's right now in the Old Woods. And remember, Sophia is still traveling with him, the Town Elder. So we're going to try to get him up to the windmill. So let's go ahead and roll. Got a 3. So let's do that. So this is 1, 2, 3. So it's an empty space. There's nothing to encounter here. I don't want to spend any of his investigation because I'm saving it to use at the windmill. So that's all we're going to do. Alright, Anne-Marie is next. She's at the blacksmith. She just bought her book. Let's go ahead and try to move her to the town hall and heal up Hinrich. She's got a 2. So we're going to move here, and we've got to encounter the space. So draw 2 events. So we've got Escape and Intuitive Hunch. So play at the end of any showdown fight in which a hero did no wounds to the villain. Roll a d6. The villain escapes and the showdown immediately ends. Okay? Or prevent all wounds that would be done to a town elder, and if during a showdown, return them to town. Okay? Then play 2 to give any hero or town elder +2 for the rest of the turn or showdown. We're going to use that one because remember, we need to have a spirit of 4+, or the Headless Horseman gets an extra combat. And the town elder that we are going to use, one of them only has 2 spirit. So that's actually going to be a really helpful card. Alright. Now I've got to roll to see if I get a mystery. Please, remember, we want to roll high. We don't want to roll 1 or 2. Awesome. We got a 6. Okay. So now that she's in the same spot as Hinrich, who has 3 wounds, we're going to use the ability on her Book of Medicine, which says at the end of your turn, you may choose 1 hero in your space and make a Cunning 5+ test. For each roll of 5 or 6, heal 1 wound from that hero. Okay. So she has a Cunning of 3, 4. Alright. So we're going to roll 4 dice. Hope to roll high. Ha. Good. She rolls 2 6s and a 4 and a 1. So the 4 and 1 don't count, but the 2 6s, we're going to remove 2 wounds from Hinrich. That's beautiful. Alright. Anne-Marie, good job. You are powerful. Okay, so now we're going to roll to see where Katerina is going to go. She gets a 2. She's up here in the manor. We know we're going to be sending people to the windmill. So let's send her to the field. No, yeah, let's send her to the field. 1, 2. So we've got to roll a d6 and hope for a high number. Oh, blast. Okay, a 1, which means we have to get a mystery. Oh, man. An agent of evil. So we've now got to roll on the minion chart. A 3. That's again a spectral or ghost soldier, and we've got to place that on a random location. The old woods. There we go. Move the shadow track 1 step closer to darkness, so that goes from a 12 to an 11. And that's that. I was really hoping she would get an event. Let's see, what else could she do? Well, layer cards only cost 3 right now. And she's got a lot. So we're going to actually pay 3 and draw a layer card. Ah, the manor. If still alive, Lord Hanbrook automatically joins your hunting party in addition to any other town elders you bring there. Ooh. That is great. Okay. That's really good. So she could start a showdown at the manor if we wanted to, and everybody could pay 3 to join. The only problem is we don't know what Lord Hanbrook's other secret is. I'm not sure that it matters, though. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It'll be next turn anyway. Okay, so that's the end of our hero's turn. Now we've got to roll on the cooperative mystery. Oh no. First thing we have to do is the minions move. Now, you know, I've actually never had to do this before, so I don't know what that means. So it looks like the minion just moves to a random location. So I'm going to draw from the layer deck. The abandoned keep. Okay, so the minion, spectral soldier. Ghost soldier is moving to the abandoned keep. Okay. The villain heals. Well, he doesn't have any damage. Now we've got to roll on the cooperative mystery chart, or mystery phase chart. That's a 3. Minion attack. Okay, so we've got to roll on the minion chart now. 5. Oh, crap. That is the horseman rides tonight. The villain attacks. So we must resolve a single fight round with the villain. Okay, so let's see where the villain attacks at. The covered bridge. Okay, so there's nobody there. However, if there are no heroes on the space, place 2 investigation tokens there. There they are. And now he is going to move the shadow track down one step closer. And then after the fight, or if there's no person there, he does his relentless charge, which means he moves the shortest distance to the town hall. and fights 1 round against any hero he's moved over. The horseman does not take wounds, but instead the heroes gain 1 investigation for each hit they do to the horseman. These fights do not count as a showdown. Alright, so that's unfortunate because that's going to hit 3 of our heroes. Alright, so what's first? Look at Victor Danford. So we're going to roll for Victor first. So he's going to roll his combat against him, and he only has a 2 combat. No hits. There's a big surprise. The horseman has 5. Oh, no hits. Thank goodness. Okay. Next, he makes it from... So that's 1 fight. That's it. 1 round. So he keeps moving. Magistrate office, nobody there. Then he goes to the town hall. We have 2 people here. So he's going to fight both Anne-Marie and Hinrich. So let's do Anne-Marie first. So Anne-Marie has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 combat. Alright, so we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do Anne-Marie's first, and let's hope Anne-Marie gains some investigation. Oh, nice. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. Man, if only she could roll on... If only she got a hit on a 4. That would have been fantastic. That's alright, 4 hits. So she gains 4 investigation. We really needed that anyway, so she could join in the showdown. Now, the villain gets to roll against her. He's rolling 5 combat. Whoops. Let's roll that. 5. Keep it in here. Okay, 2 hits. 2 wounds. That's unfortunate. She's going to need to visit the doctor. And now, finally, it is Hinrich. And Hinrich has 4 combat. No hits. And let's have the villain attack him. Hey, look at that. No hits. Okay. And the villain is gone. Okay. So, finally, at the end of our turn, we move our first player token from Hinrich down to Victor. And that is the end of turn 8. So, please join me next time for turn 9. And if I did anything wrong, if I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to see them so that I can make sure I don't do that again. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. This is Crazy Bear signing out.